Always be ready to survive alone. Some people suddenly change. Today you're important to them. Tomorrow you're nothing to them. And that's real life.
If you avoid conflict to keep the peace, you start a war inside yourself. You probably do it because it's much easier than having that argument or annoying someone. But you know as well as I do that avoiding an argument to save yourself actually harms you. The choice to avoid risk is the choice to avoid living, and to avoid living is one of the greatest risks of all. If there was any great lesson in life, it was this. No battle was ever won with silence. Just because some people are fueled by drama doesn't mean you have to attend the performance. If you want to live an authentic, meaningful life, you need to master the art of disappointing and upsetting others, hurting feelings, and living with the reality that some people just won't like you. It may not be easy, but it's essential if you want your life to reflect your deepest desires, values, and needs. Trust yourself. You will be with you longer than anyone else on the planet. So why not make it a good relationship?
You aren't lost. You're just in an uncomfortable stage in life, where your old self is gone and your new self isn't fully here yet. This is where who you are connects with the potential of who you can be. You're on your way to creating that person that you want to be. Start becoming the person you want to be, and eventually you'll look back at the person you were. A season of loneliness and isolation is when the caterpillar gets its wings. Remember that next time you feel alone. We must become the person who is ready to accept the things that we want. Sometimes, what you want is already waiting for you, alongside the person that you are capable of becoming, alongside the destined you. So in between here and there, you have that journey, that process of becoming that person. Wiser, stronger, gentler. We think that to attain what we want means simply to achieve what we wish to attain. But if we could only see ourselves, our destined selves, already there in the future, standing hand in hand with our desires, we would always know that our worthy desires are objects that call us unto a higher calling, a higher state of existence.
There is an Arabic saying that goes, "When the beauty comes from inside, the deaf will hear it and the blind will see it." You don't criticize the moon for not shining the same each night. You don't look up at it and say you're not trying hard enough, because the moon doesn't have to be full and bright every night to be loved, and neither do you. Don't compare your life to others. There's no comparison between the sun and the moon. They shine when it's their time. Sometimes people are beautiful. Not in looks, not in what they say, just in what they are. Who cares for your beauty if your tongue is ugly? Half of your beauty comes from the way you speak. Smile, even if your heart is dripping blood. You do not have to be good. You do not have to walk on your knees for 100 miles through the desert repenting. You only have to let the soft animal of your body love what it loves. Tell me about despair, yours, and I will tell you mine. Meanwhile, the world goes on. Meanwhile, the sun and the clear pebbles of the rain are moving across the landscapes, over the prairies and the deep trees, the mountains and the rivers. Meanwhile, the wild geese, high in the clean blue air, are heading home again.
Don't worry so much about love. Don't worry so much about who's going to love you, or how they're going to love you, or when you're going to find love. Love is the most infinite and effortless presence in this world. It's found in the tiny crevices of human nature, in the way flowers bloom, and in the way birds always have enough food to eat. It's found in hospital rooms, in grocery stores, in home-cooked meals, and in the smiles of passing strangers. Love is in the music you listen to, and in the jokes you make, and it's in the way you always return home for the holidays. Love is, are you okay and get home safe? And did you have enough food to eat? Love is the way your heart beats every day, and how your body wakes up every morning, and how your soul continues to exist so freely. You don't need to worry about love. It is all around you, every day, in every moment. It can reach you at your best, and it will meet you at your worst.